Are you ready to uncover the root cause of disease, health, and wellness? Are you ready to uncover the root cause? The root of the root? Are you ready to embark on a truly remarkable and revolutionary journey? If you said yes, then you're in the right place. But only if you're ready to have fun at the same time too. My name is Rob van Overbroegen. And you might know me, you might not know me. So I'm taking a little bit of time to introduce myself a little bit and to share a little bit about my background and how I come here. My formal profession was software engineer. In that time where I developed software, I became amazingly good at finding patterns. Patterns in software that were broken down, patterns that were able to actually fix that software. And I became so amazingly good that I was in a specialized team in the US, finding and flying into companies to finding what was wrong with their software. And if you ever saw software before, it's a very complex thing with a lot of papers if you print it out. So you need to be very, very methodological in finding the root cause of the issue. And one thing I learned there, and in software that's pretty easy, that you can, if you have a hypothesis of this is the cause of the disease or this is the cause of the bug, you can take it out and you can see if it works. And you can put it back and see that it's that the bug is back. And you can take it out and everything is working again. That's something that's very specific and very methodologically, which cannot be done with humans. So that's why I'm very keen on patterns and reproducible patterns. So part of my software development career was all in the fixing software where there were errors. Another part of my background is outdoor instruction, teaching people how to climb, raft, canoe, mountain bike, caving, etc., etc. And what I did over there was not only to teach people how to do the exercise or how to do the sports, but also how to overcome their fear. How to overcome their fear in actually doing that and going beyond what they thought they were possible. And about in 1995, I first read the story about Mr. Wright. I already was involved in the NLP community, and I read the story about Mr. Wright. And actually, that's the story I started my first book that I wrote, Healing Psychie. I start my book with that story. Because that's an amazing story where there's a person, Mr. Wright, that had cancer. And to cut a long story short, overcame his cancer by thinking, by different mindset. And then I really started getting into the subject. I really wanted to know what is the relationship between emotions, beliefs, and in this case, cancer. And I started researching it, and I started doing all kinds of NLP courses. I started hypnotherapy courses. I started EFT, matrix reimprinting, behavioral therapy, rational emotive therapy, traditional psychology, hypnotherapy. I started all those fields to find out how a person works, how the mindset works. And over the course of my studies, I wrote my book, Healing Psychie. Let's see. Which is all about the emotions and how it connects to cancer. And while writing that book, I noticed there were like a couple of key issues that every person that miraculously cured themselves from cancer had in common. They worked on their own issues, they worked on their emotional issues, they had a goal in life, and they took self-responsibility. And one of the most amazing things about this book is that I heard from several universities and several clinics that actually are implementing the technologies that I'm teaching in this book, the ideas that I teach in this book on how to cope with situations, how to cope with disease, and what you can do about it. After that, I wrote my second book, Unleash Your Vitality, which is all about emotions, which is all about nutrition and health, and how nutrition can change your entire well-being and how nutrition can influence your health. And for both books, I received amazing testimonials. For Healing Psychie, I received a testimonial from Christiane Northrup saying, this book can save your life. For Unleash Your Vitality, I received amazing testimonials from people saying, this is like the authoritative work for anyone studying orthomolecular science or nutritional science. Over the course of a couple of years, I co-authored 5 different books. I speak at international stages, both on mainstream and alternative medicine, and I featured in the documentary Emotion, together with Neil Donald Walsh, Joe Dispenza, and many other areas. And many of my developments are being included in different courses all over the world. So in all, I have about 20 years of experience in the field of therapy, coaching, training, speaking. And when I'm on a live stage, the most comments I get is my live and interactive style of speaking. Like, this is a video, so that's kind of hard to play with the audience, right? But make sure that when I'm in the neighborhood, you sign up and you say hi, and let's have some fun. In the field of healing, in the field of what we're talking about in this course, I'm considered by many the teacher of the teachers. Many of the people you know have been studying with me and are including my material in their content. So over the years, I developed many advanced applications like BioCompass, why we're here, different audio technologies, audio treatments. I developed EmoCure, I developed neuroformulations, etc., etc. But that's enough about me. It's not about me. It's about you. But at least you have a little bit of a grasp of who I am. I live in the Netherlands. I have a Dutch accent. I like learning. I like having fun. We have 2 cats. Anyway, that's it. So this program, this immersive online training, it's a 12-month program and it's focused on transformation and sharing. I'm actually going to share things that I've never shared before. You will see new models that are specifically designed for this training. You see new models that I've never taught, or maybe once a couple of years ago, taught before. That's the beauty of this type of training. I'm not restricted on time. I can create sessions, I can create intermediate session and share you everything that I got. We're going to do a lot of different exercises. Oh, actually, you're going to do the exercises. For some exercises, I will require some input from you, and other exercises you can just do by yourself. And this training, this entire year program, this BioCompass training, is designed around a business model. Because what I noticed when looking around in the healing world, in the healing technologies, is that there's a lot of trainings about healing methodologies. But most don't focus on business, and most therapists are not making any money. So what I decided to do when I was developing BioCompass is to create an entire model. And at the end of the training, you'll get an opportunity to join that, to create an entire model that is profitable for you as a therapist. So I will include some business sections, some business modules in between. So a little bit about BioCompass. As you can see on the logo, there's a small R in a circle next to BioCompass. That means that it's a registered trademark. So you can only use the word BioCompass when you're allowed to. This has many different benefits. One of the main benefits is that everybody who joins in the same program can use the terminology, and at the same time we can keep our branding clean. Meaning you have a unique selling point to your clients, meaning you can charge higher fees and be more exclusive in the marketplace. And this allows you to actually charge premium prices. This program is, like I mentioned to you, because we probably spoke on Skype, maybe not. This program is a beta test. It's the first time that I actually create this specific program, and I need your input to create this program. I have tons of information that I can share, but I don't know where you are, and I don't know what your questions are, and I don't know what you want to learn. So I need your input. I need your questions. The more questions is better. I need your feedback. What exercise works? What exercise doesn't work? What did you learn from the exercise? So please make sure that you do every exercise to the fullest of your ability, because only then you actually will learn. And I love to hear your insights. What did you learn personally about yourself, about your client on that issue that we're talking about? And you can share your insights on Facebook if you want. Just hashtag BioCompass and everything will be fine. And then actually I can see what your insights are, what you are sharing. Something else which is really good for learning is note-taking. Something that I really like on note-taking is the system called mind mapping. Making a one-page drawing of what you learned in a specific module. The beauty of a mind map is that it's easy to be shared amongst everyone in the group. We're only having a small group, 5 people. So you have 4 other mind maps, which really enhances your personal learning. So make a mind map and make sure that other people have a copy of it. There's different types of support that I'll be giving you. We have a Facebook group, both an open and a closed group. Please notice there's a closed group, which are only the 5 of us, including myself and my wife. And we have an open group. There are more people. The closed group is for specifically about this training or a little bit more personal. And the open group is everybody working in the field of BioCompass can read. You can also reach me by email. You have my email address, so I don't need to mention that. And I will respond. And if needed, we'll get into a Skype call so I can help you out. For most questions, I prefer to make a session out of that. So if you have a question, I record an answer, because then other people can also enjoy the answer and enjoy your question. So that's a little bit about the program. Now, I shared you a little bit about myself. Maybe you hear our cats in the background. Let's do an exercise. What about? Let me know a little bit about you. So take a moment and introduce yourself to the other 4 people in the group, in the closed Facebook group, and type in, why are you here? What do you want to learn? What would make this the best training ever? To make it fun, if you were an animal, what kind of animal would you be and why? So 3 questions. Why are you here? What would make this the best training ever? And if you were an animal, what animal would you be and why? And share that in the Facebook group. Okay. You can take some time for that exercise, and we'll see each other in the next module. Now continue and subscribe to our platform and get more additional free resources and other related videos, also free. Just go to free.biocompass.org.